Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, I'll be giving my review for Letters to Santa, starring Katie. How you say her last name? Leclerc.
I don't know.
Well, you watched her and Switched at Birth and stuff.
I don't know how to say her. I don't know how to say
Oh,
her name.
we're gonna go Leclerc. Looks close enough. And Rafael de la Fuente. Um, so basically, in this one, this is a married couple that has been separated for, I want to say, did they say 4 months or 4 weeks, something like that. And it's getting to be close to Christmas, and they're just trying to basically make it work for the kids. I mean, they're going to therapy. They're supposed to be making it. They're supposed to be trying to get back together, but really they're just trying to keep it civil for the kids, really. Um, and uh, the kids end up sending these letters with this magical pen, supposedly a magical pen that they got from a um, store Santa, and the grandma's the one that's making these letter wishes come true, but they obviously think it's Santa, and by the end of it, they wish for their parents to be back together, and of course, as per Hallmark usual, they get back together. Um, so this one, for me personally, I would say it's not worth your time. Um, it did not feel. It was a very bleak Christmas movie. Um, she was trying to get. She works as like a writer, and she's trying to get a book published to be released on Christmas Eve or by Christmas Eve. Trying to get a book approved by Christmas Eve. So obviously, the book wouldn't come out until, because it's supposed to be a Christmas book, so you would think it probably ain't gonna come out till the following year around Christmas time. But she's like freaking out, acting like it's got to be done ASAP, and they're making seem like the deadline is that Christmas, when you think she'd have as long as she needed if it's a Christmas book, but whatever. Um, and the dad, the reason they split up was because, or separated, was because he started to dive into the business, the restaurant business that his mom has, and started to, I guess, ignore duties at home and ignore the family. And we find out why he did it, which was a stupid. I mean, I get, he did it he took money to help his mom because his mom needed help at the restaurant to keep it going, but you don't do that without especially the amount he would have gave her. You can't do that without talking to your wife first, and which he did not. So he was definitely in the wrong, and she had every right to be mad and ask for the separation if she wanted to. Um, I mean, Lord, I don't even buy stuff without checking with with mine on, even if it's a $10 item. I couldn't imagine giving my mom probably thousands of dollars to keep her afloat
No, and
without
plus,
saying
if
them
someone were to
to you.
say don't tell anyone else, that doesn't mean your spouse.
Yeah, yeah, because the mom told him
It'd be
that
different if
she.
you're going through like a nasty divorce and papers are already signed. Y'all need to keep stuff private, but they weren't. No, none of that happened.
Yeah, the mom tries to take the blame, saying, I told him not to tell nobody, but he has to at least tell his wife, you know. So that was stupid. Um, they try to throw in these uh, side characters that were supposed to be maybe getting an attraction to, maybe that are, what's her name, Rebecca and Enrique, maybe were having a thing with while they've been separated. it didn't really go anywhere. It was just kind of stupid. The characters
I
were
was
just
going
kind
to
of there.
say because they didn't even lead into it, that they left you in an awkward stage between having nothing and not having enough. So it's like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah.
It just made it feel a little odd.
Yeah, it felt like it just didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
I mean, there was to me no sense in it. You didn't
It's
do it
like,
right,
what was the
so
point of that?
yeah. I will say some positives for this one was I liked the kids. I thought the kids did a good job. I thought it was kind of stupid they kept being able to sneak out, not only to send the letters, but they were easily able to sneak out to run away, basically, to go talk to Santa. Um, but you would think, the mom at least would have heard him once or twice and amongst all these sneak outs, but I mean, I don't know, maybe not, but
well, not only that, but I feel like they're so young that no one. I feel like if that were real, they wouldn't be able to like sneak out of the house and making that little noise.
yeah, I mean,
with how young they were.
You think she would have been able to hear the door shut behind them, or
them come down the steps.
Yeah, coming down the steps or something. There gotta be something.
Usually, you can hear kids come down the steps. So,
but they did a good job overall, though. I thought they had good chemistry together as a brother and sister, and
the son kept yelling though.
Yeah.
Got on my nerves.
And I liked the concept and the idea of it. It just did not get executed well at all. The couple, Rebecca and Enrique, they should have already been set. They should have already been divorced. They shouldn't have been dragging the kids along that long, because they were trying to hang on through Christmas for the kids. Like, you don't put the kids through that. It's hurting them.
Well, and the thing was,
it didn't seem like there was anything
separated. It had been quite a while, and so initially they can't say it was because of the holidays.
Yeah, because I swear the therapist said it'd been like 4 months, because she said you're supposed
6
to be.
months.
Because she said you're supposed to be working on getting back together, and she said basically saying like they weren't. They hadn't been working on nothing, or hadn't gotten anywheres.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, well, why are they even still together? Because I mean, the whole time they just felt like at odds the whole movie, and then all of a sudden by the end they're back together.
Well, and the other thing, what really irritated me as well is Enrique had acted like he didn't understand why she was so upset or at certain things, but it's very obvious why she would be upset, especially with the girl showing up. And I'm like, especially to pick up the kids, like that's a little odd. I would never allow that.
I think they could have done this a way where the kids, the parents, at the beginning of the movie was in like a therapy session, and they come to realize that it just ain't working out.
Yeah.
And they separated, and then we pick up a year later. It's getting to be Christmas, and they're trying to make the two Christmas thing work.
Yeah.
And the kids can try to bring their parents back together
that way
through the letters and stuff or whatever, and then they come back together by the end, and you can build that more. You can build their relationship back up. You can make that chemistry happen.
I just feel
they didn't do that at all with this.
No, and I feel like for what she was getting mad over, I feel like it was too, I don't know if you say on the nose, but it was very obvious to where it seemed like he was just playing dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Because he said he didn't understand. Or didn't think she should be mad, whatever.
Yeah, well, okay. He basically it's my mom, so you shouldn't be mad. I'm giving the money to my mom in a way. That's what she was saying.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about everything.
Everything. Yeah, it was just, it just was not executed well at all. They completely missed the mark. The elements were there, but it just did not come together. And I ended up giving this a 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5, I believe. Yeah, a 2 out of 5. And you didn't rate it, but it'd probably be like what, a half star for you.
Probably half, yeah.
So definitely not one I would recommend. Another weak one for us in general. Wasn't a great start. It started out great, had 2 duds here, but we'll let you keep watching these reviews and see if we get back on track or not. But that is everything for this one. So please come like, subscribe, hit the bell, be notified for our videos, and we'll see you all in the next one.